Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. Mark Hamill and Star Wars. He's done another interview with Den of Geek about his role on the new show Nightfall, and obviously whenever he does interviews, a Star Wars subject always has to come up. So, and obviously Hamill has in the past, he has frustratingly voiced his opinions on the new Star Wars sequels, and what he's done here, he has actually gone on now and he's actually come out with a lot of cool things, which is what he said about it, which I'm actually really happy for. So, reading here, he goes, I got myself into trouble. My problem was, I wasn't dealing with social media back then, where you say something and it goes around the world in 24 hours. If I were to answer your question on paper, I'd think, oh, that sounds a little strong, or I shouldn't say this. But I have a tendency just to talk and talk and talk, and you can cherry pick. You know, I'll be reading something and say, what moron said this, and then realise, oh, it's me. They can take selective comments you made out of context and use it to support their argument. See, Mark hated Star Wars. Did I? So, it goes on that, obviously, he does say that he thought that Luke was never going to see Han Solo again. He said it was, it was a big mistake that those three people would never reunite in any way. Luke, Han, and Leia will never be together again, and I'll probably never get to work with Harrison again. Then the second thing was that they killed him off. They killed me off. I thought, oh, okay, you should push my death off to the last one. That's what I was hoping when I came back. No cameos and a run of the trilogy contract. Did I get any of those things? Because as far as I'm concerned, the end of 7 is really the beginning of 8. I got one movie. They totally hornswoggled me. And it goes on to say as well, that Hamill, he also singles out a specific scene from The Last Jedi, where Rian Johnson insisted that Luke Skywalker just walks past C-3PO and doesn't even acknowledging him. So Hamill said, I can't do that. It's C-3PO. And obviously then Rian Johnson said, okay, go over and do whatever. So I went over and I did whatever. Wow. It's literally like Rian Johnson doesn't give a shit about the character Luke Skywalker, and this proves it. This is from the horse's fucking mouth. Alright? Luke Skywalker, you can read just by reading these comments again, you could see he won the fan of the way the trilogy has turned out and the way the character has been portrayed. I absolutely agree with Mark Hamill. He's probably the only standout person in The Last Jedi. And like he says as well, he says he feels cheated because, Luke Skywalker is the main character of this whole trilogy in the last trilogy. But obviously, they're pushing it towards Rey and Finn. Well, even with Finn, man, they had a lot of advertisement with Finn, But then all of a sudden, they kind of just pushed Finn off to the background as well, in favour of Rey. Which, don't get me wrong, in The Force Awakens, she was awesome. I loved her in The Force Awakens. And in The Last Jedi, she was a bit of a childish brat, when she's trying to fight Luke Skywalker. That there is just like, no, that would never have happened. Like, she overpowered Luke Skywalker and all this bullshit. It's just like, no. But there we have it. From the horse's mouth, Luke Skywalker is not a fan of the new trilogy, and he thinks he was cheated out of it. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you guys soon.